Aloha, friends and family, it's Earthman and Eric from PlottsHealthChannel. Let's make some tofu. Let's make some tofu jerky today, and all you're going to need is a tofu injector gun, and if you don't have that, that's fine. You just need a dehumidifier and some tofu. Use some hemp hearts. Usually some firm and some tempeh would work fine too. That's what we're doing here. Is we're going to be mixing up into a nice like casserole like mix right here. As you see, I'm stirring it up. This is firm or soft. Actually, you can use firm tofu and some tempeh mixed in with some hemp. And you can mix some jerky spices in with that, and here's some of the ingredients on that. And once you get all that in there, here's the gun that we'll be using. It's the tofu, or actually it's a jerky gun mix. You're supposed to put hamburger in it, but since we're vegans or vegetarians, we don't eat meat. This is one way to do it. Or if you do and you just want to mix it up, it tastes just like beef jerky from the way I've tried it. And I noticed that this nozzle did not work, the flat one, because the tempeh got in the way. So using the cake nozzle actually worked better. Because it was the cylinder, circular nozzle, and so that works a lot better if you put tempeh in it. I'm not sure if you use firm. The flat one might work, but you can also just get it out there and then just kind of flatten it, and just making it kind of more piled or mounted. Has more successful beef jerky like those. Having them kind of thicker instead of flatter. You want them kind of like, like a Twix bar or something like that, and that works best. And just putting them on the tray in lines like so. Don't forget to check out our Plott's Health channel. We have a lot of health stuff. This is on Coconut Claire's channel, I believe. Coconut Claire Plott, this is my mother. She'll be having moringa recipes on this channel, and an episode to come within I think 2014. We'll plan on that, so that'll be exciting. Okay, so I see I'm just kind of flattening them down, and keep in mind these do have the spices that were mixed in it. You can't hardly tell, but there's the actual rub and the actual spices mixed together, which you can get at a store. It's all organic, it's all natural, no GMOs, no MSG, which is very important to make sure you look on the label. It'd be better not to eat these at all if they had chemicals in them. So make sure they're chemical free and organic. You can make your own rubs. Here I'll put what was in the ingredients in these particular ones, rubs and spices. And there you have it. I don't know if you can read that, and if not, you can go to Presto Jerky's site, Jerky Gun website, and you can probably get the PDF file on that. So there's the gun, it's emptied out, and there's our 3 trays of tofu jerky, and let's put them in. I would suggest 3 to 5 hours, no longer, like not 8 hours, because they'll be too hard or too dried out. And actually putting the tofu, draining it out beforehand, maybe putting it in the freezer for a few hours, it really does well. Makes it kind of thicker, like a meat substance. So that's beneficial that way. If you want to go that route, depends on how you want to texture it. Tofu is very manipulatable, and so doing that. And so when you take it out of the freezer or refrigerator, however you do it, putting them out on a cloth and draining it by putting a towel on top and putting something heavy over it. So there, we got them in the tray. Good job. And So we just put it in there on high, which is I think 350 or the highest it goes, which it should have a meter on. This is an older dehumidifier, and so you see there, oh, it's about 150 actually, or 150. And I turned it all the way up, so that's how you get how you would do meat. So you're doing everything just as if it were beef in that. And, you know, for beef jerky, this is just tofu jerky. And since it is a different substance, you just keep in mind tofu absorbs everything that's in it. So anything else you want to put in it, you can do that. So here we are 8 hours later. And then, so it really, it was crispy. But I'll tell you what, it tasted just like beef jerky. This one did not, as you can tell, kind of it was crumbly, like a crumbly cookie or something that's been baked too long. And it wasn't burnt by any means. It still tasted good. You just had to kind of break it up and throw it in your mouth as pieces, like beef. It was more like tofu jerky bits and pieces. So that's how the flatter ones went. These were the thicker ones, which I put hemp seeds on just for fun, which you really didn't notice anyway, but it's good to have that protein from the hemp and the omegas. And I like their hemp hearts from Manitoba Hemp. We actually sell some of the hemp products as well if you get with me at EG.Plott@hotmail.com. Well, we should have it in our health care products section at PlotPalmTrees.com soon enough. Seeing these ones, they did alright, but the middle ones, which were more bolder, cylinder-like, were the best ones. You could pull them right off. The flat ones just broke. So that's a little tip from me to you to keep in mind on tofu. We're using tofu and tempeh is to just, you know, break it up or make it thick. Thank you for watching. This has been Earthman Eric Plott. See you later.